Alright, we are yeah. And man, does shit look weird when I am only going to Twitch. Gotta fix this. There, that's a little bit better. My OBS looked weird because it doesn't have YouTube chat in it. Okay, so I did a little bit of work while we were away on, extended hiatus, apparently.
Because of the heat?
Because of the heat, because of bullshit around here. Yes. So, we are full of sulfur dioxide again, but we'll take care of that. I've been running as much magnetite as I can and galena as I can, and in doing so I've managed to get us a bunch of the HV wires made. So much made that we're out of Tesla-tite again. Now, I didn't coat them yet because do we want to move that rubber setup out of this initial hunk of shit?
Probably.
Alright. This is empty. So let's grab what we can of this, which is half of it. We'll stick it in here. Get those cables done, and then I'll grab what's left in there back out. And then you'll just have to make rubber sheets for the rest of what's in there, or grab that other drum over there if you want. That other drum is empty. And if you look in here, you'll see there's a bunch of iron dust now. I'm going to get all this galena out of my inventory. Throw it in this box for right now. There's even more iron I've made. Alright, so if you got that empty, the pipe is empty. This is done with the cables, so grab that, grab your charcoal and stuff out of the assembler. We can go ahead and move all of these and set them up somewhere out of this mess, which I'm assuming is probably going to be over on the... We probably should move these and just do us a pod thing out over here. But with LV, we can do a little bigger than a pod thing, but still gonna need to do that. But let me go get what I can hooked up with what we have real quick and figure out exactly what we still need. Because I'm probably gonna have to go mine more Tesla-tite. I thought I would have enough. Okay, so I got the blue alloy ran up to there and then electrum over to that one. Now, what do we got going on here? So we got a water pipe there, we got an oxygen pipe here, and this is going to... Let me go back upstairs real quick.
You bear wild Dan disappeared.
You missed the thing. What thing did you miss? And yeah, he appears occasionally, but then he fucks off, so it's not a big deal. By the time I answer, he'll probably be gone. Okay. So we need to get an MD transformer in there. Why isn't the oxygen pipe white? What do you mean, why is the oxygen pipe not white? Why would it be white? Oh, you missed the intro. Well, it wasn't much of an intro. So you didn't miss much.
He's asking why you haven't died there or something. I guess, I don't know.
Okay, so HV to MV. He asks weird questions. Okay. So we have the blue alloy over to there. Problem is we need to get this in like right here. And then we need to run it over here. So let's break the electrum here. And now we'll do blue alloy here. That'll go into there. That'll give us MV. I cannot believe I just did that. Thank God it couldn't call for power. That would have been bad. Bear's not trying to burn shit up again. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Just fine. I might have only did a minor stupid. Okay, you stop doing anything you're thinking about doing. Connect that there. Connect that there. Now we got to get rid of the rest of those. But they're fine for the moment. Alright, give me these. Don't talk to your friend, you're going to die. Move so I can kill him. Take your ball. Okay. So now we need an LV transformer. Do we have an LV transformer somewhere?
Don't think so.
Can we make one without setting the...
Yeah, I have 64 rubber sheets on me, so we have enough to make a few.
Okay, can you make me one LV transformer for the moment? I'm probably going to need two.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good chance I'm going to need two to be exact. Electrons go in there. This is steel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, should be able to do this one now. So let's go ahead and get this done. These out of here so we stop wasting so much power there. So put that there. And let's put this here because we do not need that showing. Alright, so we now have MV going straight with HV lines feeding it. At whatever point we decide, we can upgrade the blast furnace to HV. And I shouldn't need these. Wait a minute. 4X. You have something on you? No, you have nothing on you. You have nothing on you. Why are you not stacked? Okay, you do stack. I don't know why you weren't. Alright, more iron. What did Trins ask you? I don't know. Did he ask you something?
I didn't ask him anything.
I didn't think so.
Time.
Alright, so this is my battery. This goes in my butt. So everything's working over here good. We just need more biomass. So we need more things to fill in there. Now we'll have to get a harvester set up outside to start harvesting something to send in here to do the biomass, but hopefully we'll eventually soon get the other parts set up. So how are we going with the transformer? Alright. We are making more.
Yeah, here
Why
you
is it? Thank you. Alright, so that goes right there.
Moo, moo. Moo,
That
moo, moo,
direction. That connects there. So now that is all back ready to go. AXAR. So now, what was I doing over here? This is supposed to be sulfur dioxide going into there. And then this is supposed to be the sulfur trioxide. going into there, making the sulfuric acid, which is coming down through this pipe, which I think I want to move this pipe. Not a big fan of where this pipe got placed. Not 100% sure where I'm going to put it, but not there. Probably out beside that one, and then come this way. So, sulfuric acid, chemical reactor with fluoride is over here, which makes the calcium sulfate and the hydrogen fluoride. So that's what this one is over here. So we need to get sulfuric acid into here from downstairs, which can we not easily. Okay, now where's that's I know where that's going. Shut up, don't ask a stupid question. What are you, dense? You know where that's going. Okay, so I want to move, I think, the two of these over here. But yeah, let's just fuck. It's not what I meant to do. I don't want that pipe in the damn walkway. Is the problem. I also don't want it jammed way the fuck out over here like it was either. Oh, I know what we can do. I got this. We can do this. Cut this pipe, and now this one should empty somewhat quickly, as long as we're still running up there, which we're full on trioxide, so we're not. Do I have another tank? No. Probably have to do the rubber thing. Wait a minute. Don't I have, yeah, steel tank. Steel tank. Give me this. So if we just do, make sure this is not connecting to anything stupid. Okay, let's drain this. It's not acidic, so it's fine. And we can get rid of this, because it does not need to be on the bottom any longer, since we're not powering it from the bottom. So we can have this come down here and connect up here, which I don't want to connect that way at the moment. I want to connect it up and put it back in that pipe. So I'll do that. And that. Get outputs. Alright, that one's full. Don't do that. You're scared of bear. Okay. So now that's done. So now Not plastic pipes. Do not put fucking plastic in a sulfuric. Don't put sulfuric acid in a plastic pipe, moron. It's not going to go well. Only bad things would happen if you did that. They're all going to laugh at you. And trust me, these assholes would laugh at you. They would find it funny.
Mm-hmm.
Including this one. Okay. So now we need to get...
Yes! Yes! Yes!
See, I told you. Okay, so now we need to get the sulfuric acid into here. But we don't want to take it off of here. We want to take it from the pipe. Problem is we have that power line right there. And we have our water line right there. So that means it's going to have to come over here. This is also going to output to this one. It's actually going to output to both of these, right? Yeah, it's going to output to this one and that one, I believe. So I'm going to figure out how I'm getting this up here. Let's look at the water line here. Is there a reason that water line needs to run right there? No. That water line could run along the edge over here, and that would be fine. All right. By the way, I'm going to have Junior see if he can make a clip of a video for you, XAR, when it goes out. Because, you know, trying to get you to watch anything on YouTube is, you know, damn near impossible. I might have tried to laser a reactor today. Maybe. Possibly. Junior about shit himself. If I don't have any plastic done, I can make some... Wait a minute, I have plastic pipes. What am I talking about? I don't think it's my fault because I didn't know that the laser actually was a laser. We're going to go with it's Junior's fault for not telling me the information I needed to have. Except that would be a good excuse if it wasn't the fact that it was the second time I, you know, tried to laser the base that day. So I guess that kind of doesn't work.
Dumbass!
Yeah, well... It happens. Every now and then you gotta shoot a laser broadside across the factory. Just something you have to try once in a while. And I tried it. It was a bad idea. It was a literally terrible idea. You can't jump on that, can you? There you go. Motherfucker. Could you stand on a fucking pipe for half a second? Oh, fall off. Apparently, the answer to that question is obviously no, you fucking can't. You clumsy fuck. Alright. Should now be getting water back into there. So that is taken care of. Now, we can go ahead, fill that back in. Alright. Back upstairs a minute. Alright, let's cover these. I'll have to cover that one from downstairs. Alright, so now that's getting its water. So now we can do sulfuric acid, which again, this is going to be a pain in the ass because we're going to have to get this calcium sulfate out of here at some point. We'll probably just use a conveyor for that. Do we have any more stainless made up?
I'm not sure.
Well, I need some pipes.
Yeah, we have 24.
Alright, make me some pipes. Small stainless steel pipes is fine. Make me like 10. Okay, so we want this over here. Stop. Everything you're doing is bad. Just stop. Drop it. Through a hole. That hole works. There you go. So you, no, you silly sack of. Why? Just why? Stop it. Don't do the stupid. Not in any way tell you to connect. Fucking water line. At some point, this spider of
I may not have a brain, gentlemen.
wood
but I
things
have
is
an
going
idea.
to come out of there. Alright, so now we got the sulfuric acid back in here. So now we can take the fluorite from here and we can shove that in here and let it process back for more hydrofluoric. Focus is not something I do well. Alright, so now you need to come out of there, and you need to go in this one and this one. Right? Right? I think. Hold on. You need to go into one with some kinds of quartz dust to make hexafluorosilactic acid. And then that and alumina will make the aluminum fluoride. Or we can just do aluminum and fluorine and make molten aluminum fluoride. So as long as we keep an aluminum, we could do it with the fluorine that we're getting out of the thing. Are we going to get 300 of it out of that by the time we need this? It's only got 800 in there, and we've got some amount floating in this pipe that is going nowhere. So I don't know that we're going to have enough. But if I remember correctly, hold everything. Be right with you. Moment. Uno momento, por favor. Electrolyzer. Not you. Bastanite. That will give me 1,000 fluorine. Serum and carbon, oxygen. We have some of that we can process. Bluetooth has to go fuck itself. There's the other one, left of the light, which we just got the thing added for that. So we can inject that into that system to do that. We can also apparently get it out of biotite, and biotite we can get out of red granite and black granite. So we can do both of them, getting it that way if we really needed to. So yeah, we're not going to do the hexafluorosilactic acid anymore. We're not going to need that because we have the actual aluminum or adar. So now the problem is that I should probably move this bitch over. And now we'll leave it there. Take this out. So we shouldn't need it. I'm going to need that power line though. What I'm thinking is if we put this here and we can run the, because we are going to need it for the cryolite. Correct? Cryolite is hydrogen fluoride, sodium hydroxide, and alumina. Yes. So we're going to run the hydrogen fluoride out into there. Well, hold on. Not right beside it. You're not. Because we're also going to need this when we get to uranium processing. So we're going to go here. We'll take this down to a tank. Imagine there's a tank down there. And we'll have it come back up and into here. And that'll make our cryolite. And then we'll do another one of these here. And this will be the one that we send the fluorine up. And we make the aluminum shit out of that. Okay. I think I got this now. And then both of those will get put together into a pipe and come back here, because it's the only place we need the two of them. So we'll probably do that up above. So let's run this cable right across here, which I have more of those. So that'll go like that. Okay, that'll take care of all of that. Here, Trins. When you need copper wire, use that. I'm not going to need those anymore. Alright, so that takes care of that. So now we need to get the rubber stuff set back up. And since it doesn't run very often, and he needs it a lot for crafting, like right here, will that be in your way if that's right there? Is that enough walkway through there?
Yeah.
Okay. So then we're just gonna do this here. So we'll do the chemical reactor up there. That gets that and that. And then that. Send down through an in-bar pipe. Goes into there. And then we'll just do the solidifier right off the side of that. You can put your thing back in here. Okay. And now that will go there. So that's where your assembler will be now. For that. As long as we have no power problems with it. Fluid auto out. It's now down in there, so you can put your stuff back down in there as you need to. Okay. So we have aluminum processing back online. We need to get this out of here. We need to get the dehydrator out of here next, and the autoclave out of here, and get them somewhere. I may even do it right here. It's gonna be testy with power to make sure that there's enough power to power all of this stuff. But as of right now, everything's doing fine with power, so I don't think it's going to be a major issue. Do you have a tag on things that tells us if it's acidic or not? Other than, you know, it just saying like sulfuric acid.
There's an acid food tag.
Yeah, but like there's nothing that says, hey, I am acidic. See this right here? It says sulfuric acid. It doesn't say is an acid, because there's some things that don't say acid behind them that are acidic, that would fuck up a pipe. So for people that don't know what is and what isn't, you probably should do that like Greg does in GT6, that says, you know, is acid, is magic,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that kind of shit. Because what I'm thinking of is fluorite. I don't think fluoride is acidic natively. Hydrogen fluoride is, but I don't think the fluoride itself is until you mix it with hydrogen or water. Okay, we need a thing for that. Do we have a thing for that? No, I don't believe we do. Also, I have all this molten rubber. Kinda ought to get it out of here. Okay, there. That is now full. That is now empty. Alright, stick you back over here. And I can stick this one over here. That's water. I forgot that had water in it. Motherfucker. Output. Thank you. Give me you. You stop being stupid. Where's the trash can? Downstairs. Kill. Okay, that's now done. Alright, so rid of this. It's no longer needed. Cut that down. That gives us a little more shit out of here. We need to work on getting the rest of this out of here slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. But we need to get these hooked up. So I'm gonna need another MB transformer if you're alive over there.
Mm-hmm.
You're working on your modeling career again.
Well, a little bit cold, yeah, but
Okay. So we need our bauxite going into here. Oh, do I want to get into this? Yeah, I kind of need to. So we have water coming in here. So shut up and get it done, jackass. Don't run your mouth. Think you're gonna get out of it. Where do I want to put this? I need this to go. I need water in, and I need 2 pipes in. So I need 3 sides for this. So I guess we just put it here. Okay, that's right. So now we do power line up and connect that. So now that can start running. Now it needs to output into this bath, which is somehow getting weird shit in it. It should not be in it. I think I know how it's getting weird shit in it. Yeah, that's completely fucking full. We gotta fix that. Can I give you like a whole bunch of Neo cables for that?
mm-hmm. Mostly some just over here.
Okay. That. Keeping that.
Using the copper wires for the actual transformer though right now, so.
Oh, that's recycled copper. Okay, so we need... Oh, that's going to be a problem. Yes and no. Yes, but also no. But mostly yes. Might need to move that up. Because this is going to output our sodium aluminate, and then these three tinies. And the sodium aluminate needs to go in the bath, which needs water. So I really should probably have that underneath it. So let's keep that from doing any more. And then let's move that up. This. That.
Here's your MP transformer.
Can you come here a second? Hold that transformer and that thought. Grab the two dusts that are in that machine right there. Cute. Shit. Hold that. Alright. So we want the bath. We're gonna put the bath right there. You can put the sodium aluminate in there. Okay. So now we should never need to touch this. So the fact that it's going to be... Oh, I need those pipes. The brass ones. Okay. So the fact that this is going to be ass up in the air isn't going to be a major issue. But it's going to be ass up in the air. Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to. Shut up, Bear. Stop saying things that are going to get you in trouble. Ain't nobody here old enough to know that song anyway, so shut up. They won't know what you're saying.
Hush it, Bear.
We know. You're not supposed to know. Hush. Don't tell anybody. Okay, the other dust, throw in that autoclave. I will get to what you're holding in your hand in just a minute. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
This back on top of there. Open it back up. And now that should input into there. Okay. So now that we need to output to the bottom. Automatically. And that's going to put our aluminum hydroxide in here. And then, hold that thought, we need to scavenge more pipes. Fuck. Okay. Damn motherfucker. Okay, I got this. I'm pretty sure I just went from one conglomeration of bullshit to another conglomeration of bullshit. But this fucking setup is a pain in the ass. Okay, so now you go that way. You're going to output your items, which cannot go into there, but part of it needs to go in there. The other part that came out of here was the alumina. No, that has to run through the other thing, doesn't it? What the fuck's coming out of you? That and that, into there gives me the aluminum hydroxide. That's right. See, I knew what I was talking about. And then that needs to go into the dehydrator, which we're going to put on the back side, which is this guy. So this is going to go back here. So then this pipe is going to run from there to there into there. That'll get its aluminum hydroxide. That'll start running, making us alumina, which will then get dumped out of there and into here and anywhere else it needs to be at the time. But now that needs water. That's why it's not doing anything. Okay, you need water. Now you should do your thing. You're doing your thing. Good. Don't do your thing in public, you pervert. Alright, now we're going to need a pipe coming off of that, going to a box for the tiny shit, which technically is going to be a filter. She's going to filter them off and put them into a package. But we don't currently have the filter. Give me that damn... Why are you running around with a transformer? Give me this damn thing. No, give the bear. Thank you. That is for some of that. Okay. And for right now, you need to output your water, which you're not making. Why are you not making? Why are you not making water? Oh, you need 2 batches. That's right. All right. That water for right now is going in this trash can until I make a huge... I don't believe it. You just came back to flip me off. You'll be gone in 5 minutes or 30 seconds. Okay. So for right now, that is done. As much as it's going to be done. Until we do the thing with the thing for the thing. You got all that? Okay. So any tiny should end up in there. And then that's going to go. So this gets done. Outputs everything into here that it can put into there. What it can't put into there, it's going to run over, put into there. But that means that no, sir. Bad monkey. That is going to output into here. Go that way to put into... Why are we trying to... You need an output for this, dummy. Why are you forgetting the output for that? Almond... Un momento. I got this. I know what I'm doing. It's not my first day on the job. Okay. You, and for right now, you as well. Get the fuck out of my inventory. Okay. So, that goes into here. It does the bath thing. Then it needs to output. And you did not leave a place for it to output. Stupid. Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, I did. This is outputting down. Not through the side. This is the return from here up to there. Which it's doing. So technically, yes, this actually does almost everything it needs to do. The one problem is this needs to go to that chest, not this. Because this is going to put out these tinies. This is going to put off nothing but those two things. So this does not need to be connected to that. This needs to be connected. Why is there a big fuck off hole on the floor? What kind of jackass just leaves a big fuck off hole on the floor? Doesn't fix it. Fix your shit, jackass. Okay. This needs to connect to that. Which again is a problem. I don't have room to do it. But I think I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I think. That's a small pipe shape. Are you normal? Be normal. No, you're a rod. Well, you're not fucking helpful, thanks. Just be normal. This. And we make it a pipe. Apparently, we have one more brass plate in there, which is not the normal looking brass plate. One of them looks different to me. I don't know why, but it just doesn't look normal. Okay. So, I want to try to connect this here. I want to see if that still does what it's supposed to do and put stuff out here. It technically should. And it does. Okay. because machines can't take anything that they can't use. So that should be fine. Let it run like that. Alright, so now that that's done, we're going to move this fucking Tetra so it'll stop floating here in front of my face. Pissing me off. Throw it over here for right now. It can sit over here and think about what it's done. It's a little more than you needed there, jackass. Alright, so that's gonna go there. Now the problem is we're just about out of blue alloy. I'm gonna have to go mining and get some more. Oh yeah, that's still fucking Electrum running all the way up there. I want to get that out of there too. Before I go hooking that up.
Oh, by the way, Barrett, I made a normal shape, so next time you need pipes, you can easily make them.
Thank you. Okay. So, I think you can have that. I don't need that. I also shouldn't need that. That's my lava one. I'm keeping that. I guess time we go mining. I mean, I've been here fucking around long enough. Bear needs to go mining. Alright, so can you do something with all the shit in the drum down here and get this all processed? Everything's done washing. It just needs to be hammered out. We need to look at the that's going to give us tiny gold if we do that. But I don't think we want to do that. I think we want to run it through here, which will give us more copper. And then blue vitriol, which will give us even more copper. So I think we need to start looking at setting up the vitriol for our copper. But if you want to go ahead and run that copper, because you're going to need it for doing things before we get that set up, go ahead. If not, just store it for now. I need to get a drink real quick, and then you still need to figure out why that muffler's not working.
Mm-hmm.
That muffler is pissing me off. Gonna make XAR feel like he's at home. Clang, clang, clang goes the trolley. Alright, let's get some of this shit in here. But I am at home.
Well, this other miscellaneous stuff, you want me to just hammer that down, or?
Yeah, all the hematite shit that's in there, that can get hammered down. We don't need that. We're not going to process it. Well, we'll process that into iron, too. All of the one-off shit in there, no. Like that native zinc right there, that has been staying in there because if we run that through the thermal centrifuge, we can get tiny gallium out of it. So that's why this is in there. That needs to go over there. The silver, the bastnite, the chalcopyrite, the graphite, redstone, we can get glowstone out of it if we thermal it. I don't know, since we're in the GT5, do we really need glowstone? When we're in the basic settings, you need glowstone for circuits. But I don't believe there's anything in these circuits that needs glowstone. So unless
we don't have glowstone doped weavers.
Yeah. So unless we use the glowstone for getting helium and gold out of, I don't know that we need to waste the power and the time to thermal centrifuge it. You do in the basic, but not in the hard, I don't think. So you can go ahead and process that down, but not the zinc. The zinc is the main one that needs to be ran through the thermal. I did turn off the boiler earlier. Shit. I've been running a lot, so now it needs on because it's almost empty. So keep an eye on the power while I'm out mining. Here's another recycled copper for you. I can make a couple more. I have 2. I think I need 3. So this will work. I'll give me the 3rd one. Oh no, I actually need 4. At least. That means I gotta go get some wood. I just thought about something. My brain's over here running off on its own for no reason. This here. Why in the fuck does it take an entire wafer to make a little bitty ass diode? Or a tiny gallium dust to make a diode? Why would it be a full wafer? Is this just Bloody's way of saying this is the worst way you could do this? Use fucking gallium, you moron.
Probably.
Because there's no reason not to use a wafer for that. But it should be like a tiny chopped up piece of that wafer that you use, not a whole fucking wafer. And you technically shouldn't be making those diodes anyways. You should be going to the other diodes as soon as, you know, physically possible. And you have gallium, so I just don't understand the reasoning for it to exist if he doesn't want people doing it. Like, getting tiny gallium, even in 09, where you're not able to get it out of bauxite like we are here, it's not that difficult. It's a pain. It's almost impossible till you get a thermal. But once you get a thermal, it's not that difficult. So I just don't understand why have it if you don't want people to use it. I'm almost thinking we should put back in the recipe for the tiny silicon plates, just so we can use them in that. Just have it as tiny silicon wafer plates. Change the name basically if it's 09 or something, and we use that in that place. Which technically, I guess it's the same thing in both of them. It's still a cut up wafer, so it really wouldn't have to be a fucking name change. And I don't even remember what the name is. And there, it might be that. Just fucking forgetting.
We have a silicon chip in here currently.
Yeah, and see, that would be perfectly fine and perfectly suitable to be in that diode. Yes, the gallium is still a better recipe, and yes, it's still going to be way cheaper and way easier for you to do, and it should be the way to go ahead. But with how you have to make the wafers in here, I don't see where it would be beneficial to do it that way. I think you'd want to go for the gallium. But then it just wouldn't be, well, you chose to go this way, so fuck you. I'm eating, you know, a whole fucking wafer for a tiny little diode. Because I don't care what way you try to spin it. You ain't getting a whole fucking wafer. Those things are like a foot in diameter. You're not getting one of them in a fucking diode that's like a quarter of an inch. I don't give a shit what kind of magic bullshit you're trying to pull. You ain't shoving it in there. You might be able to get big things into small packages in other situations. But that's not this situation. Did you ever make a long rod shape?
No.
You need to make a long rod shape. Oh, hey, I do have one blue alloy down here. I forgot I had all that wire in there. Came on when my back was hurting and made that. Alright. Couldn't put up with you motherfuckers, but I could come in here and deal with a bit of that. I can deal with Greg Tech, I just can't deal with you fuckers all when I'm hurting. I'm not saying you're assholes or anything, but yeah. What's this need? A circuit set to 1? Set to 3. You need to make me some more fucking tags. I'm out. Make me like 16 more fucking tags or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Borrow this one for a moment. So we need to get a piece of paper. Turned into a thing of tape. Alright. I'm gonna go get some more blue alloy. Some more Tesla type. To make blue alloy. We need a light back here. Holy crap, it's a mess over there. I might need to turn some of that off so I have some idea where I'm going. I think it's that one. But I'm not 100% sure on that because fuck me, I can't read any of that. Alright, all you off. Turn that back on. Hey, I was right, that is where I'm going. Oh, did you know this server is still running on 4 gigs of RAM? I noticed when I logged into the AMP thing that it said the server was running at like 7 gigs of 4.
Weird. Which was set to 6.
I'm pretty sure AMP says that it's only located to 4. Should probably look into that.
Mm-hmm.
That might help a little bit with our lag issue. Because that means it's probably doing the garbage collection shit like all the time. Found my dogs. Well, my dogs found me. Does this water reach all the way out to the... It does. Need to be over there, but I could bring my boat all the way in here. Just take it all the way up to there. Interesting. Oh. At the end of the world as I know it.
Hello, motherfucker.
You hello motherfucker me for? You supposedly ain't left. But now you hello motherfucker me. I'm calling bullshit.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh, this is just one of those Dan's board wants to play with buttons things. Gotcha. Bitch, stand still when I'm swatting at you. You're telling me I hate this cloud mod. Looks horrible. But Trends likes them. So shut up and leave him alone.
I mean, yeah, I do like him, but there's kind of a problem with the mod currently, so.
Whoa. That's a bad time for the server to jump back. Try and jump over fucking lava. Did the blue power thing get merged?
Mm.
Did he merge that PR for the blue power stuff?
Oh, yeah. But lately I've been. One third thing I've been working on now is trying to get the wires working.
Hmm.
Quite a pain.
Oh yeah, this is on the edge of the fucking skulk. I forgot about that. Junior has to come in here and kill that guy for me. I'm gonna get crazy up netherite hoe and she can come clean it all up. Turns, I swear you do this shit on purpose. Fucking skulk right in the middle of my damn vein. If I knew better, I swear this was your fault. You know what'd be funny? I'm gonna make this new vein that Bear's been wanting, but I'm gonna stick it right in the middle of fucking Skulk. It'll be funny. So he'll have to go fight the fucking warden to get his fucking new ores. Just mean-spirited, I'm telling you. Yeah, me too.
You have to trigger like a streaker twice or for him to come.
Oh, I just heard a shrieker go off. I should probably go kill that. The server lagging. Okay. Let's say, I know I got a backpack, damn it.
The server's lagging.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Trust me, Dan. I don't doubt that one bit. That one right there is doing the bitching. I sneak over here and destroy it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. How do I destroy you? You want a hoe? Well, you're getting a wrench. Shut up, you. I seen that. Shut up, you. I seen that. Oh shit. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. No, no, no. We're not doing this blind bear thing. Fuck off, jackass. No. No, no. You stay over there. I stay over here. We'll all be happy. You come the fuck out here and fuck with me, we're gonna have problems. Because I'm gonna piss my pants and run like a little bitch. Guy cheats and makes me blind. I don't like it. I'm blind enough as it is. I don't need his fucking help. Fuck you, you big bastard. Oh, by the way, Dan and Trench, if Junior comes and asks you to do something, tell him to go fuck himself. He had a really bad idea today, and I don't want either one of you setting him up with what he wants. He thinks it'd be funny to make a mini wither. I think it's a horrible idea.
That sounds funny, but I'm not really interested in being mobs.
We were setting up a wither, and he only had the center 2 soul sand. So I was being funny. I was like, here, we'll make a mini withy. And he goes, shut up, or I'm going to have one of the guys fucking code you one of them. Run around and kick you right in your ass. Shut up. Don't even. So, would you consider Skulk organic?
Yeah.
So then are we going to make it to where we can use it for biomass? If you got the hair on your balls to come clean it out of here?
Yeah, probably shouldn't.
It's gonna be like same as the nether wart blocks. Did you ever make those usable for biomass?
I have no idea.
Which we found out in Race to Fusion. You gotta watch that shit with fucking IE create and mechanism, because the way they do those nether wart blocks, breaking them down, is fucking weird across the three of them. Because you can crush one block in create and have a 25% chance of getting one nether wart. You can throw it into a damn IE crusher and get 9 nether warts, guaranteed. You can put it into a mechanism crusher and go fuck yourself, you're just getting biofuel. And the rock crusher from Railcraft also is 1 to 9. So you'll probably have to go with, yes you did, it's 8 nether wart blocks for 1 plant ball. So it is in here. But wouldn't that mean that if we ran it through a rock crusher and got 9 of them out, and you can turn, I don't know, not actually. That's actually less. It's better to do, no, because you do 8 blocks for a thing, but if you ran it through the Railcraft crusher, you can do 8 nether wart to a plant ball. So every one would give you a plant ball if you go by the logic. And this is where they got their logic, because you can actually make them with 9 nether wart, but Minecraft doesn't give you a recycling recipe to uncraft it. Why they give you a recipe to craft it but not uncraft it, I don't know. But that's where they're getting it, because of this recipe that you can add it. So I don't know how you want to deal with that. Just leave it the way it is, or
like probably just make us like let's use 1, I guess. I don't know.
if you're gonna do that, you might as well just let you throw it in a fucking throw the nether wart block in a macerator. Leave it the way it is. Leave it to where 8 blocks will make you 1 plant ball, but also make it to where you can take the time to crush the nether wart block, which will give you, say, 9 fucking nether wart. Then you can use 8 of them to make a plant ball, which is cheaper, but it's going to take you more time because you gotta fucking wait for the damn macerator to do its thing. I don't know. It's just hard dealing with that shit when so many different mods and vanilla are involved.
All the processing is done of the core stuff.
Okay. I agree with Railcraft though, because I always thought it was stupid that they're nether wart blocks, but you can't get fucking nether wart out of them in vanilla. I always found that retarded. Got another idea for it. Wouldn't you consider Sculpt to be a magic-y type thing? Because I was thinking make like a higher tier extraction, fluid extraction, to where you can like suck some kind of shit out of this. I don't know what the fuck you call it. Void essence or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And then feed that into the magic generator. But can you reproduce this shit like moss? Like, will it take over blocks or anything like that?
Yeah, mob style, it'll make the XP and grow.
Hmm.
Or if you die in it.
Oh, we're not going to test that. I'm not dying in it. That would be a weird way to farm that shit up, though. Try to set up a fucking mob generator that mobs fucking die to create this shit for you. Hey, you actually get XP out of these.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you got XP out of breaking it. So I guess that's just what you could fucking have come out of it if you really wanted to. Just have it give fucking XP out of the damn thing, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't want to give it like a high, you know, you wouldn't want to give XP like a high fuel value, but I don't see where it would be a bad idea. I'm amazed the MFR knockoff hasn't made a thing like they did with the Wither, where you hold it in stasis and suck fucking shit out of its head with fucking Warden. That would be a lot harder to do though, because then you gotta catch the motherfucker. You'd have to like get him to walk over the fucking... It'd almost be like a Ghostbusters thing. You'd have to set the fucking trap with fucking stasis chamber and then get him to walk over the damn thing for it to grab him. And then it wouldn't be able to be like at your base unless you're gonna try to walk that motherfucker home. I don't think you'd want to walk that motherfucker home. Pretty sure nobody wants to bring the Warden home for dinner. So there's catalysts and there's shriekers. Is there another block or is that the only two? Because one like detects movement or some shit.
What's this Hulk sensor?
Okay. And then is the catalyst what calls his ass?
No, I think that's a striker. The catalyst, I think, is what actually grows the skulk. I think.
Oh. Because when I was fucking around up there, I seen the little thing with the fucking tentacles coming off of it, and it went burr, 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 when a block would break or whatever. But then off up in the distance, I seen something do like a call, a circles going up, and that's when, the shit started going dark.
Yeah,
so I thought
that's
the same thing doing it. Okay, I thought it was something different doing that. My brain's just sitting here while I'm mining, thinking of stupid ideas. Like setting up fucking those things and being able, the more of them you put around the block, the more power you could get from them, kind of like the ender crystals that Craig did back in GT4, where you could set up the magic energy converter or whatever underneath the fucking thing, which you really can't do now because you can make the damn things. You could literally have it right in your base. But the idea of back when he did it was you couldn't make those things, so you would have to keep them and not break them when you're trying to kill the dragon, so it'd make the dragon fight harder. Which, if you're using IC2 at that time, you just use a fucking mining laser, shoot fucking dragon, it didn't fucking matter. But I was just thinking of something similar to that, but something that would, like, as it's activating, the shriekers would be going off. So by doing so, you would be basically calling the warden, is what I was thinking. And the more of them you set up, the more he's going to get called, and the more you're going to, get your ass kicked. Just stupid things like that. Things my mind goes through while I'm mining. Or they can merge into one. Well, what would that do? I've been playing too much with weird mods. I'll make it stronger.
I wish make the one stronger. It's already supposed to be intended to be unkillable, so
Yeah.
technically you can kill him, but it's really difficult.
Mm-hmm. Alright, my inventory is getting full of shit. I got a decent amount of stuff here. Let's head on back before I wake somebody up and piss him off. It's also almost 10 o'clock, so throw this shit in, get it processing while we're gone, and come back tomorrow and do it all over again. As long as it's not going to be too hot for you. And you know, my back don't hurt and the creek don't rise. I'm amazed my back didn't hurt. That fucking storm we had today, that bitch was loud. I think it was more fucking lightning than it was rain, though. I'm supposed to have thunderstorms again Friday, Saturday, and rain on Sunday. So you never know. Just depends on how much the barometer drops. But I'll start taking some. I should take my arthritis pills, you know, every day, but I don't, because I don't waste the fucking things. So, but since it's going to rain a few days, I'll start taking them tonight until this shit passes. See if that helps. Now, wait, Squid, I'm going home. Now I got more stuff to make cables with. I'll see if I can get the MV stuff set back up for you to make circuits with. I probably should look into making the MV. Here, one of you guys want to ride? Oh, get out! I'll take you for a ride home. The other two of you didn't have to stay here because I can't fit 3 fuckers in my boat. Okay. I got one. Whoa, that's the end of the world. Don't do that. Wait on the world to catch up. Thought I got that the other day. Well, there's the advancements. That's Britannia crap. Nobody cares. The Undergarden? Fuck is the Undergarden? Enter the Undergarden. We have an Undergarden?
Mention one.
Hole in the sky.
Interesting.
Collect world thread. Place an oak dimensional door. Enter a dungeon. Here's North Star. One small step, one giant leap. It spreads. Kill a mob near a skulk catalyst. Ah. Make others think you are richer. Uh-huh. Make others think you are rich. Uh-huh. Successfully trade with a villager. Trade with a villager at the... Why is that a thing? Why in the hell is trade with a villager at the build height limit a thing? Why do you want to try to get a fucking villager all the way to fucking build height?
I have no idea.
That is weird. I remember that from when we were doing the... Oh, what the fuck was it called? Apotheosis shit. If I remember correctly, Junior was trying to get a villager up there when he was doing it. Well, that was my base fucking thing. Should be right around 2000. 1700. I went and turned off my fucking base thing. Now I'm not 100% sure where I'm going. I know it's this direction. Somewhere. On the other side of this village. Maybe that's the way of them getting you to use the fucking water elevator thing, isn't it like kelp in a water tunnel or some shit will like send shit up? I think I did that once.
Need to put salt sand down underneath a column of water.
Oh, is it soul sand?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Why did I think it was kelp?
Probably because people use kelp to turn flowing water into horse box.
Hmm. You can do that?
Mm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's... That's how they say they place a bucket of water at the top of a column, then at the bottom they place one kelp and let it grow.
Oh. Hey, I found home without a marker. Although there's some kind of marker right there. I don't know what the fuck that is.
There'll be FTP chunks.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting about that stupid thing. Alright. Unless it's already done, go ahead and kill the fucking power. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Already killed her earlier.
Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. And I'll process up the rest of this shit later. Alright. Have a good night, guys.